Is my mic squealing?
Mic sounds great. We're live. Okay, now I got
What'd you say?
we're live. Your mic's yeah. Tell everyone.
You sound a million miles away. What's going on here?
Okay, I just gotta tell everyone. Is that better?
Okay.
Go on to going on YouTube. Almost, lower the volume. And share. I shared with the Rust Dog Nation. Everybody over there knows.
What's again?
I shared in YouTube's on the Rust Dog channel.
Okay. Rostov Nation.
Pretty much shared. Right down. That's been shared. So people should. Okay, we have Russell Cook and Prince Noob Spots. They're here. Okay, I'll go to notes now. Start asking questions. See if I can find these. How's you doing? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, Kenny. I'd do better if I could hear you, though. You sound so far away. What's going on? I can't hear you.
Is that better?
I mean, just barely, Kenny. Just barely better.
Trying to.
What is there? Kenny, what happened? You sound like you're using like a laptop mic or something.
Well, I'm using it's a desktop.
Oh, see, now you sound decent. Now I can hear you.
Okay.
What happened there?
I don't know. I guess I muted the mic that unmuted it.
Oh, okay. Do I sound decent or is there any like feedback?
You sound pretty good.
Okay, pretty good. Sounds good. Where's the YouTube link? Is this it? Oh, yeah. I think I found it.
I'm trying to find my questions. Let's go now.
I just figured out the kinks can.
Yeah. Rust Dog Nation is here. I don't think Granny will wear a skull sweater. No.
Wait, what's nothing? What are you talking about? What gold sweater?
I'm talking. Boss is just making fun of one wear.
Oh, fuck.
I found my questions.
Yeah. This fucking asshole. Don't listen to him. I ignore people like that.
He's right about my clock is 5 minutes fast. He's right about that. Okay,
Why do you keep it 5 minutes fast, Kenny?
What?
Why do you keep it 5 minutes fast?
I don't know. I've been meaning to reset it.
You just haven't got around to it.
All right. Has a woman ever said to you that she's magical pussy?
Has a woman ever said to me that she has magical pussy?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think a woman has ever said it, but I think a lot of women act like it. You know what I'm saying? They might actually say it, but they think the pussy is magical. You ever come across that, Kenny? But a little
Sort
bit
of.
might be my fault though too. But anyway, what's next, Kenny?
Are you a fan of magic itself, like magicians and stuff and like that?
I remember the Masked Magician, but no, I haven't really kept up. Like I didn't really like the Chris Angel stuff. I thought some of it was cool, but not all of it. So no, I'm not a big magic guy anymore. I used to like it when I was younger. Not as much anymore.
Uh-huh.
What about you, Kenny? You go to any good magic shows? Maybe I should check it out again.
I've seen some stuff on TV.
Yeah.
Penn and Teller, David Copperfield.
All right. See, yeah, that sleight of hand stuff's kind of cool. You're right.
Yeah.
Penn and Teller, and David Blaine. He's always been doing this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just always got to me where it's like they're just doing like dumb things. Like I'm gonna fucking stay in ice for two days, or I'm gonna eat 1,000 cheeseburgers. Like it becomes like a physical challenge thing more than like sleight of hand magic. Magic shit. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too much into magic as much.
Okay. Well, what modern poets do you like?
I mean, really, the only real like modern poets you said that I listen to would like, or I like is like, a lot of the work of Sam Hill. I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy, Sam Hill. He comes on this Discord sometimes.
We know Sam Hill. I don't know if he's a poet.
You don't think his work is art, modern art, living?
I mean, his drops were pretty funny. No homo.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it's poetic.
Who would you put down? Like, I'm not a guy who knows too much modern poetry.
Okay,
like,
I would say.
Do you know modern poetry? Like,
I would say like Allen Ginsberg, Patti Smith, Lou Reed, Morrison.
Okay,
even Langston Hughes. I would consider a modern poet. He's part of the modern era.
Yeah, I quite like Lou Reed. I mean, I get it. Damn. All right, what other questions? See, Kenny, you really do have the hard hitting questions. What else do you got in your chamber?
Uh-huh.
Was that it? The poetry and the magic question? Oh, that was the two hitting questions.
Your favorite time periods of music?
My favorite time period?
Yeah, or periods.
Oh man, shit. I don't know. It would have to be like the 70s and stuff.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. The 70s, just because I like all the rock and stuff during that period and shit. Like, I don't know. I like the old like uncut like fucking like my favorite is like watching old 70s like concert footage and stuff. That shit's real cool to me. And I like the theatrics, how it got real theatrical with like Alice Cooper and shit. Like people were really like afraid of that. And then it was kind of like, I don't know if it's like an age thing or if it's just like a generational thing, because people thought like Alice Cooper was really like some scary shit to go to like an Alice Cooper show. And then like as time went on, it just kind of looks corny. And then whenever in the 90s, people were like scared of Marilyn Manson. But now that you look back on it, it just kind of looks corny. Like, do you think that's people growing up? Or do you think it's like society like becoming desensitized to like what scary is?
All right, I heard that somebody's birthday, so I'd like to give a shout out to LAD Lisa. It's happy birthday. What people tell me.
If you had to pick one band that was really popular in the 70s, what one band would you listen to from the 70s?
Let's see. Deep Purple was pretty popular in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never like a Leonard Skinner guy?
They're pretty good too. I like Deep Purple better.
Do you think that the Police were overrated, or you think like the Police is a good band?
That's a pretty good band. I don't think they're overrated. There's also Alice Cooper Group. They're good too.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any favorite sports legends and wrestlers?
Oh man. I mean, I think like if I had to pick a wrestler, it'd probably be. And this is real basic. It'd probably be You know what? My favorite wrestler has to be Mick Foley, like
Nice.
Mankind and Dude Love in that. Like
Nice.
I'm into all that, like the old like Attitude Era wrestling. But I got out of it. I didn't hang on long enough. And like right now, as far as sports, like Kenny, like I'm not no. I don't. I know you're a big. You're a football guy and the CEO. He's a big football guy, but I'm not into like the NFL like that. Like right now, I'm kind of stuck because the Texas Revolution ended, and the indoor football league. But the XFL's coming back this year. They're gonna have the XFL bringing back the Dallas Renegades.
Uh-huh.
So like head coach Bob Stoops. I don't think anybody's gonna be able to put anything against that. I mean, the roster is fire. I mean, we got fucking Andrew Jones as the quarterback, and I mean, I think it's going to be a good year for the NFL is going to have a little bit of run for its money. I mean, Kenny, will you check out the XFL? Is that something you're going to just maybe watch a game or two?
I've never been that much into the XFL. Sorry.
Do you remember whenever it came out though, Vince McMahon? Do you remember when it was a thing?
Sort of. Do you have any favorite?
Do you think well, go ahead. Sorry.
Do you have any favorite brands and kinds of wine and liquors?
Oh man, I guess I like the Gentleman's Jack. You ever had that Gentleman's Jack?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. And then like, as far as like some cheap whiskey, I had to go with my boy Evan Williams. I mean, that's some cheap ass whiskey that will fuck you up.
Yeah.
When you say favorite brands, it's like, favorite whenever I'm doing good with my budget, or favorite whenever I'm like struggling, but I like Mexican beer and stuff. So I like to drink it Dos Equis and shit.
Ross says that XFL failed once. Surely it won't happen twice. Maybe Sanzi can host the pre-shows.
Hostbusters. I mean, I don't know. As long as they're not being betas about it, it should be okay.
What are some of your favorite moments in pop culture history?
I don't know. I think Janet Jackson's titty popping out. That was pretty excellent.
Do you have a favorite?
Steve Irwin dying. Whenever Steve Irwin died, everybody was sad. Michael Jackson dying. That was another one. These are some of my favorites, Kenny. A lot of them are around people dying. I don't know what that says about me.
Uh-huh.
But
Do you have a favorite band?
My favorite band?
Yes.
Jeez, I don't know. I could say I have a favorite band. If I was stuck having to listen to one band. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know if I could just listen to one band, but if I could have a choice to see any band I wanted right now, I don't know. Like I used to always the one band that I think I would never get bored of their CD. I'm not saying it's my favorite band, but I could say it's probably one of my favorite artists is Lamb of God. I don't know why that CD excites me every time, and I'm not even that big of a metalhead. But that there's 3 or 4 Lamb of God CDs that I can listen to over and over, and they always pumps me up. So I don't know if that's my favorite, but I like a lot of music though. I like weird indie emo shit like Conor Oberst. I like fucking Iron and Wine. But like I said, I like a bunch of old metal too. Because then, like, if you're trying, like, when I think of a band, I think of like an old school like shit I used to listen to like whenever on my mom's vinyls. Like, if you're gonna go
Nice.
that route, that might be like AC/DC for me. So it's just like I said, like what I'm into is like entertaining music. You know what I'm saying? Some of my favorite music, it might like bum me out, or like you ever have a band that like you can only listen to like so many songs of them before you're like, okay, we get it. Like there's this metal band, and their whole thing is like they're Vikings called Amon Amarth. But I can only listen to like 4 Amon Amarth songs before I'm like, we get it. You're fucking Vikings. Everything is about going to war. So I don't know. AC/DC, Lamb of God, one of those. I could probably call my favorite.
Thank you, Ross. You just complimented me. You said I'm very handsome tonight. No homo.
Well, I mean, I saw that, Kenny. You look very well put together tonight. What's going on? You have some court case you're going to?
No.
No,
I have a
you
new
got,
haircut recently, and it's easy to get.
Okay, wait. Is it a girl or a guy who cuts your hair? Kenny.
No, I went to a guy to cut it. Why?
I was just wondering.
Okay.
So you went to like a barber shop or a salon?
Barbershop.
Just asking, Kenny.
Barbershop.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. Who do you think is the funniest person ever?
Funniest person ever?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Chris Farley. I think
Okay.
Chris Farley's one of the funniest people ever.
What do you mean? Skull.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm just asking to answer your question. He goes, what's with the panda costume? Whatever.
Wait, who said that?
Ganji. It's okay.
Hold on. Let me check out the chat. What the fuck is going on with my internet browsers?
Okay,
Or be on the laptop, Kenny. I'm sorry.
Could you name some of your favorite movies?
Oh man, some of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Shit. I like the Trimmers, like the first 2 Trimmer movies. I like
I don't know if I know that.
the ones with they're like big worms in the earth with Kevin Bacon. The first one. I like
I've heard of
Goodfellas
it.
is always like one of my favorite Goodfellas. I like the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I like
That one's a
Goodfellas.
trip to me.
I like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's a good movie.
I like there's this old movie from like I don't know, I think it's like New York in the 70s or 60s. It's called Cooley High. It's like an old black movie. It's really cool. Cooley
Heard
High.
of that one.
I don't know if not enough people have seen that movie. That's just one of my favorites. Airheads. It's like where they take over this radio station.
I've
This
seen
band.
that. It's pretty good.
That was the fucking fun. I don't know why. That one's one of my favorite. Whenever I think about it. Oh, Mrs. Doubtfire. I think I watched that one a lot.
Lemmy was in the Airhead movie.
What? Who was it?
Lemmy. The guy from Motorhead.
Yeah, Lemmy was in that one. Hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
Okay, if you could go back in time and see 5 bands or artists, who would that be? Who would you go back and see?
5 bands, artists. Jimi Hendrix.
Nice.
Janis Joplin. Damn, back in time. I'd probably go see the Doors.
Nice.
That's
a lot of people have answered so far.
Yeah, a lot of people said the Doors.
Yeah. I actually, for Record Store
I would
Day,
go see the original AC/DC with Bon Scott.
Nice.
And then, hold on, I have one more, Kenny.
Okay.
One more really good, a good one, though. It's going to be a real good artist. Oh, you're not going to like this as a punk, Kenny, but I would, as a hippie, I have to go see the Grateful Dead with Jerry Garcia.
I don't mind that. Plenty of people like the Grateful Dead. I like the Will Grateful Dead. There's nothing wrong with the Will Grateful Dead, right?
No.
Okay, what is this now?
I'm trying to fucking, god damn it, Kenny, sorry. Kenny, is it just Ross talking shit in the chat?
No, there's some other people. Okay, I was gonna say that
Okay.
today's Record Store Day, right? Cosmic Cam, and they
Yeah.
put out the Doors went to go play the Isles of Wight in 1970, so they put out the set.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Double vinyl.
Wait, do you have it?
I'll show everybody. Yeah, this is what they put out for Record Store Day.
Hold on, let me just press play on the thing real fast. Oh, okay. And when was this?
This is 1970.
Damn. And that's what was hitting the goddamn record shelves.
August 1970 with Jim Morrison's Outgoing Miami Obscenity Trial casting and
Damn.
Ominous Shadow.
Do you know
Ominous
how many
Shadow
dudes?
over the band. The Doors flew to England to play the Isles of Wight Festival. Waiting for them at the last great festival was over 600,000 fans who had already torn down the barriers, crashed the gates, enjoyed performances by the world's top acts such as Jimi Hendrix, The Who, Miles Davis, and Joni Mitchell. The Doors took the stage at 2 a.m., playing with the weight of the trial on their backs, and showed fans they still had the magic that had propelled them to the top during the Summer of Love. We played with a controlled fury, and Jim was in fine vocal form, the Doors organist Ray Manzarek. He sang for all his worth. He moved nearly a muscle. Dionysus had been shacked. Less than a year later, the Doors were no more. Side A, introduction, Backdoor Man, Break On Through, To the Other Side, Ship of Fools. Side 2, Roadhouse Blues, When the Music's Over. Side C, Light My Fire. Side D, The End.
Damn.
Yeah.
What a fucking day it was.
Yeah.
Jesus. You know how many guys took that home and got laid with that record, dude?
But this is the first time it's available on vinyl. It probably was just available on cassette then.
Did you ever hear that theory that like Jim Morrison really wasn't like a smackhead, that was like a whole act? That like if you talk to him in real
I don't
life,
think he
was,
ever
like,
did
normal?
smack. The girlfriend did smack.
Oh, okay. But you don't think he ever touched the smack?
No, I don't think he did.
Huh?
Thanks, Sophia.
He must have been doing something. But I mean, listen, most of my favorite artists are on some type of hard drug, right?
Sure.
I don't know. That's at least what I figure.
Oh,
So can you do
interview's
any
almost
paintings
over.
lately?
Anybody that wants to join the call waiting, I can bring you into the live on air area.
Yeah, guys, we got a little bit of time left. Ross, go ahead, jump in that call waiting. Take some
anybody
questions
can that's up for a while.
Kenny and Cosmic. Anybody want to ask any questions to me or Kenny? Just come in here. We're taking questions. We're taking calls. Kenny, what about
we can just hang
last
out. You
piece
don't
of
have to
artwork?
ask questions. You can just chill.
Have you been painting, Kenny?
I've been doing a little bit.
A little bit. What's going on? It's wintertime. It's getting colder. It's not wintertime. It's getting colder, Kenny. You're stuck in the house.
It's
It's
winter.
about time you break out the brushes.
In a sense, it's winter. I don't really use brushes. I use
Damn,
like a sharp pen tool.
Well, what do you like? Do you like to paint though, Kenny? I thought you were a painter. Do you
Yeah,
use acrylics or oils?
I use pen ink.
Damn, Kenny. You have to post some of that new art into Ross's Discord. Guys, again, don't be afraid. Hold on, Kenny. Let me drop. Did you drop the Discord link yet?
I'll say anybody in the Discord can join call waiting.
Anybody in the Discord?
Yeah.
I don't know, Kenny. I just don't think they don't appreciate a hardline interview like this. You know, people, they got their hair crazy. They don't get a haircut. They don't wear a nice sweater on air. And they don't know how to ask the good questions. That's what I think is really going on here. Hold on. This is ridiculous. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, Kenny. But how's the book going, Kenny? Any sneak peeks of the book? Can we get? I mean, what's going on with the book?
I'm writing several books. I'm writing 2 poetry books.
I'm talking about. Is there a Jim Renee? Oh no, the Book of Trolls is what you call it, right?
Well, it's the book of assholes, pretty much. I want to say it's just about trolls.
What segment are you working on right now?
I'm working on the Jimmer area, but I'm also working on a book, How to Spot Bullshit for Morons.
Shit, sorry.
Some people don't know how to spot bullshit.
Some people are oblivious. You're right, Kenny. Some people are fucking oblivious. You see the people who follow Misery Box, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kenny, the people want to know, when did you lose your virginity?
A long time ago.
A long time ago. I agree. I was 15. It was way back when.
I wasn't
real
15.
Plumber. I don't think that's a real question. Russell Cook, I agree. Jimmer is toxic. I don't know. I see that whole Jimmer Nam era. That's a whole. Well, that has to be a whole 2-3 chapters in itself.
Yeah.
Because I know you're covering Matthew Weaver and Helen DeKellar.
He's just called Weaver in the book.
Oh, Weaver, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dox anybody.
It's okay. Everybody knows.
Stuff I said.
Everybody out there knows pretty much his full name that would be watching this. Yeah, but in the book, he's just going to be called that. Yeah.
Weaver.
There could be a lot of people with that name. Okay.
The asshole. I get it.
Why do all these questions? Yeah, I was arrested once. And your point is?
Cynthia's going to take 2 copies of it.
If nobody's joining me.
Oh, yeah, Kenny got arrested for a bag of weed. I think they're just saying that to make fun of you. What's going on with that, Kenny? Does the charges get dropped or you have court coming up?
The charges were pretty much dropped. Well, I got expunged. You pay a lawyer.
This is off the record.
You pay a lawyer. They expunge it, and then after years off your record. I think it's been almost. Well, this summer will be a year.
Damn! Everybody was talking about it like it happened last week.
They're still talking about it. But I guess that's all I've got. Thanks for coming down, Cosmic.
Oh, no problem, Kenny. Thank you for having me on the show, you know?
Yeah. I'm sure you'll be on Don A, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know if Don A is going to be on tonight, but you guys should still just check and see. You know, Don A's got that beautiful bouncing baby girl in his life. You know, he's probably going to want to spend some time with that baby.
That's true.
Anyway, thanks again, Kenny. All right,
thanks
guys.
For everybody coming down.
Subscribe to Kenny. Subscribe to Don A. Ross Dog Nation. Fuck what you heard. Stay black. That's the most important. Peace out.
All right. Thanks, Cosmic Camp. Thanks for everybody stopping by. And be well.